So,
players have already shuffled up. They're drawing their first hands. We've got...
I've got to say, I like that Maria Orlando playmat. What can we see there? We've got Chaos Orb. What else is there? Some kind of dragon.
Some kind of dragon.
Some kind of dragon. There's lots of... You've not heard of some kind of dragon?
It's a play on the theme park in Orlando, which is called Universal Studios, right? It's a play on...
Yes, that's fairly obvious.
Well, some people might not realise.
Yeah.
Okay. Just thought I'd throw it out there.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, this... I've got to say, it's quite interesting
Right,
done this.
So Sam's going down to 6, and that looks like a terrible hand.
Yeah, it's going down.
Going down to 5. You can't keep a hand with 1 land, 4 Deceiver Exarchs, and a twin.
You can, but you have to just yell YOLO and... well, yeah, basically you've got... I've sometimes won off 1 land Scapeshift hands where I've just had like all the Search for Tomorrows, and it was just... It got to the point where I was like, I'm tired.
We're playing for a big prize here.
Okay,
There's no room to be just winging it on a 1-lander. Okay, Lightning Ball,
I would.
land, Misty Rainforest, that's good. Okay, Serum Visions, now we're looking okay. Now we've got a Deceiver Exarch. And another land. Okay, this looks like a keeper.
Yeah.
And he gets to scry as well.
I mean, this...
And he's going to leave it on top. So we could be in for an interesting game.
So he's going to have to wait till his next turn before he really wants to crack that if he's leaving it on top. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter if you're going to crack it straight away.
Turn 1 Black Cave Cliffs and Falsies. Well, we just messed up your plan. Deceiver Exarch.
What's that? Oh,
Serum Visions, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like Serum Visions is the thing you want to take in this, just because it stops from getting deeper. I know, it's... Exarch could be your choice. Serum. Bolt doesn't really do much here. Just having a look at this drum list, though. They've got the... He's running 3 Dark Confident, 1 Abbot. Do you think maybe a budget concern, or do you think there's maybe more of a plan behind it?
Abbot's quite good. You know...
In multiples, maybe, but as a one of it just seems a bit kind of weak.
Yeah, but sometimes you just need to mix things up a little bit.
I guess. I mean, it is slightly heavier on the red as well.
Throw them off.
It's got a Huntmaster and Grim Lavamancer main. Yeah, and it's...
So the draw for the turn that he was so desperate to get was another land.
Ooh. So that's getting rid of the Exarch, so he's taken the Serum and the Exarch. That's not bad, to be honest.
Well, it's down to a Lightning Bolt and a Desolate Lighthouse in hand. So.
And Goif will be it will be a 3/4.
But to be honest, Ionis' hand is looking pretty light on threats. He's got Lightning Bolt, land, and a Maelstrom Pulse.
Ah, that's interesting. I mean, I'm guessing he's got...
Not even sure if that is. I think it might just be 4 lands.
It's got 14 creatures in the deck from what by my count. 4 Goif, 1 Abbot, that's 5, 6, 9...
So Serum Vision, draw a card,
14.
Electrolyze,
yeah, and he's got
2. Snapcaster Mage and something else, didn't get a good look at it. Okay, we'll have the whatever that was at the bottom. I think he left Snapcaster Mage on the top.
Makes sense, because if you're going to be facing Giant, Snapcaster Mage is just another copy of any spell you get discarded. Got the Desolate Lighthouse down. So... I must admit, really, there's not much to go on at the moment. We've got... I guess we're just waiting to get more information, like... For us as commentators, seeing a Bob here would be fantastic because of all that extra information. So the Electrolyzer's going to be... It kills Dark Confident and Unflipped Huntsmasters.
And Abbot.
But it just doesn't seem that great here in the Bolt. Well, the Bolt does all that as well.
That's a Raging Ravine. See, I think he just plays the Ravine because there's nothing going on, so...
Yeah, you play Ravine and then you just... when they tap out, you activate it and swing in. But it's a 2/2 that becomes a 3... You have to activate it and attack twice, which is quite risky if you're playing a deck versus bolts. So
Yeah, so he did leave that Snapcaster Mage on top.
Hands working away there. Just
Neutralise.
just
Targeting you. Yeah, just cycle this.
Yeah.
See, there's not many times when they're going to be tapped out when you can actually activate the Ravine, but it's better to get it down while you can, because it comes into play tapped all the time. So, Misty Rainforest, okay, up to 4 mana, so mana problems are sorted. So he has now a twin in hand. All he needs to find is a Deceiver Exarch.
It's a signed twin as well. Signed by artist, do you think, or signed by someone famous?
Might be signed by, I don't know, Michael Jordan. Or maybe Danny DeVito, who's a twin.
Was he a Splinter twin?
I don't know, he was some sort of twin. I just remember Danny DeVito being a twin. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger
so that is our lesson for today. Danny DeVito was a twin.
Yeah, something like that.
If
I
you've
don't know, I'm
learned
just
nothing
going off
else.
the movies. I'm not sure if that's even right. So anyway, it's got Underground...
Gone up to K.
It's got a 2 in his hand, Verdant Catacombs, Lightning Ball, and something else. I'm not sure what the other card is.
So whatever happens,
it's Scavenging Ooze.
Sam cannot go off with his Exarch called Pestimites.
Why?
He's playing because they'll just get eaten up to K. Which he's playing 2 Jace Varin's Prodigy. Varin? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, Jace Varin's Prodigy.
Yeah, which is as well as 4 Snapcasters, so he's playing effectively 6 copies.
So now we play the staring game. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to attack with my Raging Ravine because I need to hold up this Abrupt Decay. And he's saying, right, okay, I'm going to discard this twin because I've got nothing to pair it with, and I'm going to draw...
Land. He drew, I believe it was Sulphur Falls.
Did he draw for his turn? I saw him draw a card, but I'm not
No,
sure.
that was his... So no, so he'd already activated, he'd already looted. That was his draw for the turn.
So why has he discarded the...
He activated the Lighthouse, I believe.
Okay.
So this sideboard looks quite interesting, if badly written. It's got a Jace, Architect of Fort. It's got Engine Explosive, which is very good versus Jund. Hits, what's that, 8? It hits 11 cards on 2, which is where you want it to be. Yeah, he's playing Roast as well. I gotta say, I really like Roast as a card. Just because it kills Goyf generally, it kills Tasiga, it kills so much. And the main issue is just like sorcery speed though, so it can just take like your entire turn or stop you being able to counter as well.
But so does Terminate, and that costs 2. And Terminate's an instant.
It's red and black though, which is a lot more difficult.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose when you need that extra copy of damage. Okay, so he's actually said, right, I'm going to play stuff. You're not going to play anything, I'm going to play something. So I'm going to play this Scavenging Ooze. Yeah. What have you got?
Resolve.
Resolves? Yeah.
It's got double green open, so he can use it to eat things.
Is there any creatures in the graveyard? Don't think there is. Lightning Bolt. Yep, that works. No creatures in the bin. Oh, there's 1 Deceiver Exarch in Sam's bin.
So, the thing is, he can either hold up the Abrupt Decay, which will give him protection in case the combo tries to happen, or against any threats that get played, or he can gain a life and make it slightly bigger, or eat something that Snapcaster would cast.
Well, I don't think there's any benefit in.
I don't agree with this move personally. I'd rather just keep the Abrupt Decay open. But why is he hitting the Electrolyze? I guess. I don't know.
Oh, because he doesn't want it to be Snapcaster Mage fodder.
Yeah, but I don't know. So he's got another Scoos in his hand though, so he can now play a Scoos and get it out of bolt range.
Desolate Lighthouse, loot.
Oh wait, no, he had the mana. He had the double mana open, so that was a fine play then. Yeah, I take that back. I was wrong.
Yeah, you can't quite see it because it was off camera.
So, Snapcaster Mage. Oh, he's doing it wrong. He's doing lands in front of spells. I have to officially hate him now. So he's Serum Vision and he's drawn
There's
another
nothing wrong with lands in front of spells. It always used to be lands in front of spells. It's just not the way it's done anymore.
Oh, it just looks sloppy to me. I don't know. Lands behind. You can see the board. It's all very clear. Lands in front. You're trying to hide something. I know it. So he's got a twin in hand and he's got a Snapcaster Mage. So the thing is, he can pair the Snapcaster Mage with the Splinter Twin and just kind of use it for all the value. So I'm going to guess we might see a Scooz play down, which can then like avoid a bolt, as well as gaining life and eating stuff that might get Snapcasted. And then he'll
get really spicy. You could just Snapcaster and then target it with Twin.
Well, that's one of the things I said you could do.
Yeah.
It is one of the ways of... It's better when you have like a threat down low, like a Tasigur, and you're using Snapcaster Mage as a supplement to it.
It's not a good idea here, though. Not when his opponent's sitting on a bolt.
Not when his opponent is also just kind of so removal heavy.
Doing himself a lot of damage with these lands, though. He's down to 13.
Yeah. 2 Terminate, 3 Abrupt Decay, 1 Murderous Cut, 4 Bolt, 1 Maelstrom Pulse, 2 Colligan's Commands, so that's occasional removal. Yeah, it's...
And Scooz is back.
Scooz is back. So he's now got... He's got 4 green open, so he can just eat 4 things, or just eat 3 things, and then also have Abrupt Decay mana.
In response, we're going to have a Snapcaster Mage. Going to flash back, targeting Lightning Bolt. Well, that's going to resolve before the Scavenging Oozes. But he can just pay. Oh yeah, he can't pay to remove it before it's cast.
He can just use it to eat the Scooz and eat the other things. Oh no, he's getting bolted in the face. Seems. So they're definitely in on the Snapcaster Beats plan. What's actually...
He's going to remove some stuff from his graveyard. He's going to make it a 4/4.
Yeah, bolted to the face, and then he's going to gain 2 back. Take him to 11. Draw for turn.
Looking at his card very carefully. Is it the win?
Looting. You discard the land, I think.
Tell you what, he's put up a really good fight in this game, considering he had to mull down to 5.
And then get Inquisition, Fort Seized.
Yeah. Just shows the power of this deck.
Yeah, it's...
Pretty resilient.
This is the Titan of Twin versus the Colossus of Jund, making them both seem normal size by comparison.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm stealing jokes now. Mitchell and
I
Webb.
think that works.
But yeah, it's
like the old saying, isn't it? When an immovable force meets an indestructible object.
not indestructible,
happens?
it's unmovable.
Unmovable, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just hit Dark Confidant. That could be quite good if it lives.
And the thing is though, he's going to be... Actually no, he's also got the Scooz, which will be doing some work. He's got the... I think the best play here is probably just to play out the Dark Confidant and just see where it takes you.
There's no reason to keep it in your hand. It's not doing any good there.
And if it dies, you feed it to your Scooz. And
Gonna attack for 4. He's gonna chump block with this guy.
I'm wondering if chump blocking is the correct... Oh no, it's the double block.
Double chump. We like this. These are rubbish. I will trade them for this.
Oh, he's going to bolt one of them.
And I've got lightning bolt. Yep. That works.
Yeah. Well, that was bad. And now Scooz can get 2 bigger and become a 6/6. And in Twin, they've just got Electrolyze, Roast. Roast won't do anything. Electrolyze won't do anything. Cryptic Command will, but...
Yeah, it's going to be a 6/6, so nothing's going to hit it on its own.
Yeah.
But he has got a twin in his hand, so if the top card is a Deceiver Exarch, he's still got to fight in this game, but the problem is his opponent, Ionis, has got a Brupticade in his hand.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, let's eat this. No point in wasting any time.
Gains him a life as well, and... Yeah, it's a strong deck, Twin. I mean, I don't think this deck is quite as strong on the beatdown plan as some of the other decks I've seen, but it does fine enough. See, if it drawn any of his spell snares, that would put him in a really good position because, well...
Electrolyze.
Oh.
1 and 1.
Yep. So that dies, he's going to be able to get rid of it, as it were, to... Thing is, does he want to get rid of it? Because if he draws a Colligan's command, he can recur it, which is very powerful. I don't know, it's...
yeah, but if you Colligan's command, you might as well just make your opponent discard a card and...
recur your own Bob and then play
Yeah.
it. That's 5 mana, gets you a 2, or 2-1, makes him discard, and then puts you in a good position. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, you just want to keep.
He's on a 4-turn clock here. Probably are going to be a 3-turn after he eats the second Snapcaster.
Surely you just fire up the Ravine. He's got enough mana now. He can fire up the Ravine and keep Abrupt Decay up.
Potentially, but does he also maybe want to keep the Scoos active? It's 5 mana. He's not playing Hellkite or anything.
Yeah, there he goes. Can fire up the Ravine.
Yeah.
Fire up the Ravine. Swing in.
Oh.
He's going to tap this. Sure.
I think you let it tap. You attack, and then when he tries to go for the Splinter Twin, you do it like that.
Kill it in response.
Yeah, because then you're taking out 2 cards from the equation, and you're setting them back because they've used their mana to do it on their turn.
Yeah. Well, Abrupt Decay can't be countered, so there's no reason why not to.
I think there are ways of beats. There's one of the new ones, Brutal Explosion, that actually lets you counter, air quotes, Abrupt Decay.
Does it?
Expulsion.
It lets...
Expulsion.
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 So
Brutal Expulsion.
our tech guys just said Expulsion.
Is it brutal expulsion?
Potential, yes, Brutal Expulsion. 4 mana, devoid, return targets permanent or non-land permanent or spell to its owner's hand. It's the Venser effect, basically.
Well, for 1 white mana, you can give your creature protection from whatever colour you so wish.
Yes.
That also counts as Abrupt Decay.
Oh, okay, yes.
And that is in Modern, if you want.
So
There's
Brutal
lots of different
Expulsion.
ones. There's lots of different ones. Yeah, but it was 4 mana.
So wait, why is it not Abrupt Decay in response to the activation?
Because he's waiting for him to activate it.
If you do it in response to that, though, they don't even get a chance to make 1. You know, Abrupt Decays.
Uh-oh. That's why you do it in your turn when your opponent's tap low.
Or you do it in... You should have done it in response to the activation or the casting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just going to win the game there.
Yeah, that's why you do it. But I would have done it in response to the casting.
Yes, because then it doesn't even allow a window like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that was
pretty good.
That was... Wow. Ballsy. Just...
So, yeah, the Pestimite's going to come in, untap Deceiver Exarch, then Deceiver Exarch, yeah.
Yeah, that's game. Wow.
And really, I think Ionis did that to himself. He could have quite easily got out of that situation by simply destroying the Deceiver Exarch when the twin was cast on it.
Yeah, and then...
I don't know why you would just let them activate it. There seems no reason to.
It's a... Like I said, the window for destroying it is better than smaller for them to respond, if you know what I mean. It's... Let's see then. So, what do we think is going to be sided in from Ionis? Well, Knight of Souls Betrayal definitely seems like it's going to go in. It's an enchantment that gives all creatures -1/-1. So
yeah, seems legitimate.
It chops off everything in the deck, basically.
Yeah. It definitely does the number on Deceiver Exarch and Pestamite.
Also hits Snapcaster Mage. Doesn't kill Jace, but it weakens it. Hits Vendilion Clique. Yeah, it's good. And then there's Choke. Choke seems a beating here because it's just pure blue-red. It's got 3 Sulphur Falls and stuff, so it won't be like horrific, but it's still going to be bad.
Okay, so the sideboard for Ionis is 2 Thragtusk, 3 Kitchen Finks, 2 Spellskite, 1 Duress, 1 Knight of Soul's Betrayal, 1 Choke, 1 Pyroclasm, 1 Anger of the Gods, 1, I'm never sure how to say this, Nihil Spellbomb, Spellbomb, 2 Ancient Grudge and 1 Golgari Charm.
I think it's only 1 Spellskite. Looks like a 1 to me.
Is it? Okay, 1 Spellskite.
Yeah.
And
Sam has 1 Engineered Explosives, 1 Jace Architect of Fort, 1 Dispel, 2 Spellskite, 1 Negate, 2 Blood Moon, 1 Grim Lavamancer, 1 Roast, 1 Pyroclasm, 2 Ancient Grudge, 1 Teferi, and 1 Keranos God of Storms. I mean, so from my own side, it seems like Spellskite, Duress, Knight of Soul's Betrayal, Choke, Golgari Charm.
Golgari Charm, yeah, destroys enchantments.
Maybe even Spellbomb. Just
I'm not sure though.
Hit
I mean,
things.
the only thing about Golgari Charm, apart from the fact that it destroys enchantments, is it gives all creatures -1/-1.
So that
could be useful sometimes.
Yeah, and then and I think maybe from Sam's side, we're going to see Engine Explosives on 2 is going to be a beating. I mean, he can put on for 3 using Stomping Ground, but that's going to be rare. Engine Explosives on 2 just blows everything up.
Teferi. That makes any removal pretty terrible.
Yeah, it gives you it gets with a winner in action. Jace Architect of Fort is it's just quite good in this matchup, just because it makes everything smaller when you want to buy time, and it digs you really deep. It makes a mini Factor Fiction, which is always good. The Gates probably coming in for the removal also catches Liliana. I'm not sure about Blood Moon.
Blood Moon can be good against Jund, it just depends on the situation.
Yeah, Roast definitely seems like it will come in just for removal, and
Ionis is playing 2 Swamp, 2 Forest, and 1 Mountain as his basics.
So Blood Moon will be a bit of a beating, and
well, it depends what he fetches.
Keranos as well. Keranos is so good.
If he goes for his basics first, he should be pretty much immune to Blood Moon. The only thing it turns off Raging Ravines.
Yes, that is quite a thing.
And then, just a little bit annoying. I don't think it's gonna slow him down too much. So maybe it's not go to in this matchup. I'd probably, if it was me, I'd probably save the Blood Moons for decks like Tron or other decks that rely on the lands a bit more.
So Jund is going to be on the play, which is only good for them. So it means they get to go like turn 1, Fortsies, turn 1 Inquisition, and the other person has no chance to do anything about it. Do you think Mental Misstep or something similar, if it only hit sorceries, would be okay in Modern?
No. Mental Misstep is completely broken. Even if you made it hit sorceries, it would just mean nobody could play any Serum Visions. Or...
Oh, hello. It seems he's brought in Frag Tusks as well. That's not something I was expecting. I guess they're threats that you have to double bolt.
People will play them just to stop Inquisitions, Thoughtseize, Serums. It will just be...
Oh yeah, fair enough. Oh, you're still talking about the Mental Misstep.
Yeah, sorry, go on, yeah.
So what's he got? You've got Negates, Pestamite, Grim Lavamancer, Serum, Remand, Stomping Ground, and a Mountain.
So it says it's blue action but a small green splash. What do you think that's for?
That's always that's fairly common. It's normally for the third colour for Engine Explosives and the flashback on Ancient Grudge.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
It's a fairly common thing. I mean, the main stand-up for me in this list is the one of Karen of Souls with the Jace's Prodigies as well. Karen of Souls sees a bit of play because I think the fairies are wizards, and so Snapcaster, so you can just name wizard and get the value there. But
good in the mirror then.
Yeah, it's good in the mirror and good against control decks, but from what I understood, they'd fallen out of favour a bit as the meta went more and more towards the kind of either counterless control decks like Top or decks like Jund that just want to kill everything. I mean, I don't know how good it is in this kind of field either, because from what I've seen, it seems to be a very there is some twin, but it seems to be a much more mid-range heavy field. I could be completely wrong, but I've been seeing lots of Naya, lots of Jund, lots of Coco decks, Elves. Whereas decks that are wanting to actually pack their counter spells, bit whatever. So Bob, good old Bob.
Yep, second Black Clay Cliffs into Bob and Mountain and Pass. Okay, you're gonna get a card.
Bob says, "Oh,
Murderous Cut." That's 5.
yeah, that's." I just heard someone say "ooh" as well, because that was
draw card. And the second card, Lightning Bolt.
That's not too bad. It's not too bad, but ouch. That was just.
Yeah, it's like you said though. The life total isn't as important in this matchup as maybe card advantage is.
Yeah, it just depends whether the Bob will kill him, because. Yeah.
Oh, if it gets to that situation, you could just bolt your own Bob.
And if he's siding the Frag Tusks as well, that means that's another.
I think he's got a Frag Tusk in his hand, yeah.
Yeah, one in his hand, one in. Knight of Souls will be doing him 4, Choke will be doing him 3.
Let's see what Bob says. Bob says. Oh, we missed what Bob said.
No, you missed the Bob trigger.
Did he? No, I don't think so.
Did he?
I think we missed it, yeah. Right, we're going to go into. I think it was a land.
Doesn't seem to take any damage, yeah. We got so caught up in the what will hurt him. Yeah, that's Bob doing his job.
An Overgrown Tomb. No.
He played last turn. He's probably going to play that in tapped, and I think.
He's got Goyf in his hand. He's got Tassiger.
The thing is, how big is Goyf going to be? It's going to be a 2/3. You bolt it, turns into a 3/4. Oh, Splinter Twin.
He's going for it. Yeah, let's tap this then. Okay, you can tap this. What's he saying? Yeah, let's tap it. Okay, fine. Oh, I'm going to bolt it. There you go.
Yeah, it's.
Roast. Yeah, kill Bob. No more cards for you.
I love the smell of a roasted Bob in the morning. Oh, we're taking 2 off his. I guess he's trying to hold up negate.
Draw.
Or no, he's holding up negate from a man. So that's. Thing is, Inos knows that that's in his hand, so he's going to probably try and play around